Hi, my name is Jubin Dana with Dana Legal Services, and recently I had a very interesting question from someone who was price shopping among different patent attorneys. And they talked to us, and then they went away and talked to a couple of other patent attorneys, and they came back to us. And this is the question they asked. They said that in your discussions, in our first discussion, you mentioned the idea of revenue patents. And when I spoke to other patent attorneys, no one else mentioned it. No one else even asked about it. No one else even talked about it. So can you explain to me in greater detail what is a revenue patent? And I said, sure. The revenue patent from our perspective is the following. It is a patent application that's filed that protects your idea as well as your revenue stream because we have discussed in detail how you're going to make money from the idea, not just the idea. What happens is most patent attorneys will go out there, they'll ask you for your idea, you'll disclose it to them, and they'll write you a great application that protects your idea. But they never once ask you, well, how do you plan to make money from this? And how are the different ways that we can ensure that your claims, as well as the write-up of the patent, protects your revenue stream? This is how we do it. This is the secret sauce. I'm putting it out there. Everyone can listen to this video and try to replicate our model, which we'd be happy to explain to anyone. Here's how it works. When you look at the revenue stream, you begin to understand the perspective from which the client is planning to make money. Some clients want to have a manufacturer make something for them and sell it on their behalf. Other clients want to have three different manufacturers, each making a piece of the puzzle, shipping it back to them, and then they assemble it themselves. Others have various different ways of doing something, and one of them they consider the best way. And so that's the one that they claim and they want to go after. And then based on how they plan to put it together and sell it to the market, we can write up the claims for that. So what a revenue patent does is it takes into consideration the ways in which you're going to make money so that the claims are written not just to protect your idea, but to also protect the point of view from which the revenue is made. In other words, it's a different type of claim set that talks about giving rights to a manufacturer to make everything and sell it on your behalf versus claim sets that talk about three different manufacturers, each making a piece of the puzzle and giving it back to you. Finally, what we also do is to include in the disclosure a written description of the various different ways you're thinking about doing this, even though there's only one of, say, three different ways that you're really going to make it. So we write up all three different ways so that someone down the road can't use one of your alternative methods and go claim it based on their discovery and their development, and then use that as a way of selling or attacking your revenue stream. How does that work? Once you disclose something in a patent application and the patent application becomes published, it becomes a reference that can be used to prevent other people from getting a patent because you've disclosed it. So if you know of three different ways of doing something, even though one is the best way and the other two are kind of secondary, it's great to disclose all three. Why? Because once your patent application gets published, then the patent office can use your patent application to reject a patent application anybody else is submitting that discusses or claims those two other ways that you're not really thinking is the best, but they decided they want to do it. So the more you disclose in the context of your revenue stream to your patent attorney, the better your invention protection will be because it's closely tied to your revenue stream. That's it. Revenue patents are basically patents that claim and protect your idea as well as your revenue stream. Yes, we've coined the phrase. Yes, we say revenue patents. And a lot of people who are patent attorneys are like, what are you talking about? This is what it is. Revenue patents not only protect the idea, but they also have an understanding and a protection and a target towards the revenue stream. And of course, in order for the patent attorney to do that correctly, the patent attorney first has to know the ways in which you're making money from your idea. And second, they have to have all the different ways you've thought about doing this so they can include some of those in your patent application to prevent other people from going about and claiming those ideas. I'm Jubin Dana with Dana Legal Services. Here's our contact info. We have a lot of other content related to patents, trademarks. Please take a look. If you have any questions, reach out. We're here to help.